What is up, guys, and welcome back to Road to Glory career mode with Plymouth, episode number 35, and we have got deadline day. I was hoping to actually get this out on Wednesday when it was the actual deadline day, but now I've brought Madden 17 into my career mode. Well, not my career mode, but my channel. Obviously, the FIFA videos I've logged behind. I've put in a FIFA, then a Madden, then a FIFA, then a Madden video. Every other day. And to be fair, like I said, I was hoping to get this out on Wednesday, but in the end, I've obviously got out today. But anyway, not a lot happening from me at all. I was hoping to save my money for January, where I can obviously buy some players. But it was mainly players just going out the club, getting rid of some dead wood. I was quite unlucky not to get rid of Rabid Boo, I think is something like that his name is. I was trying to offload him really, because I did bring him in, but, I hadn't used him. I only brought him in because he played good against me, but like I said, I ain't used him, so, I might as well get rid of him. Leeds might have paid about 2 million for him, so I would have took that, to be fair, because he is getting on. I think he's nearly 30, he's like 28, 29, and he's still 72 rated, so I can get a bit of good money out of him, really. But anyway, it was against Arsenal our first game. Now, first half from Arsenal, complete domination. Not going to deny that. How did that nearly go in? I don't know if it was a cross or a shot, but, it tested Harvey. He didn't know what to do. But, yeah, Arsenal, they were looking like they were going to score, and it was I was crapping myself a bit, because, it's nervous where a team's always on you, and what a save from Harvey, right on the stroke of half-time, kept us in the game, kept it at 0-0, and I was hoping for a better second half, and to be fair, it started alright. The new players that I've brought in, my right winger from Belgium, I'll learn his name next episode. I'm buying these players with such weird names and such hard names to say, and I shouldn't, because I can't say them, but this game didn't have a lot of chances from me whatsoever. Hebe and Murphy should have maybe done better there, hit the side net, and it was also getting on a bit. We're getting late on in the match. I was thinking, are we going to draw 0-0? But somehow, my new Belgium right winger went inside, I think it was on Monreal, and he just didn't tackle him. And now, I'm probably saying this a bit too late, as FIFA is coming out in less than a month. But, I've learned a new tactic, guys, and that's to take defenders right to the byline, because they won't come and tackle you. And that goal from Luke Bacchio, I'm just going to call him that, don't know whatsoever how to pronounce his name. I don't even know if he's a real player. But, when you take it to the byline, they don't tackle you for some strange reason. And in that manner, we smashed it into the back of the net, which was a great goal, to be fair. And as you see here, Monreal, the villain again, absolutely, he rugby tackles Hebe Murphy. I don't know what he was doing, but Hebe Murphy got absolutely speared into air. Such a funny tackle, and Hebe Murphy kind of went "fuck you" to Monreal, and also thank you, because Hebe Murphy took the pen and he scored it. Sent, I think it was Ospina in the net this time. Sent Ospina the wrong way, made it 2-0, and gets his third Premier League goal of the season. So thank you very much, Arsenal, for letting us win 2-0. And that's so far a clean record. That's 4 wins out of 4. So far, we're doing very well. Actually, Arsenal has been our hardest opponent so far. So you could say, it's good to win Arsenal with the squad we've got and with the squad they've got. But, the last episode wasn't the hardest of games. I expected us to win them all, and to be fair, we did. But even better this episode, we started off very well. We started off how we did last episode, and we've won this game. So, we was off into another North London club, Arsenal rivals Spurs, and, we was away this time at White Hart Lane. I'm looking forward to their new stadium. I don't know when it's going to be built. It's probably going to be built in about 3 years, and I'm just probably kind of down the line. But, I'm really looking forward to, because I love seeing new stadiums on, games. It's so exciting. And I'm hoping maybe on FIFA 17 this year, they bring out kind of championship stadiums and kind of more bigger clubs in other country stadiums. Like, I'd say, well, I'm just going off my head here, but I don't think Wolfsburg have their stadium, like Villarreal, Valencia. I hope they bring in teams like that, Sevilla. I just think it'd be really good. But anyway, we actually took the lead against Tottenham. We was playing a lot better, in the first half. Had a lot better start than we did against Arsenal, so I was quite happy with that. But Tottenham still had the chances, still knocking at the door. And I thought they actually missed a few good sitters, to be fair. You know, they had one really early on that I thought they could have scored. And they had one there before this chance. But, you know, luckily, really luckily, we get a lucky bounce to my player. You know, he kept the ball, played it to Redmond. And in the end we score. So, you know, look at this from Henry Lansbury. I think it was Hepburn Murphy that settled Redmond there. And, you know, Vorm. What's with the teams playing the second goalkeepers against us? Are we not good enough, guys? But yeah, Nathan Redmond gets his second goal of the game. Second goal for us, makes it 2-0. And, you know, I mean, I brought Nathan Redmond in to obviously score goals. And to be fair, he's done that this game. But I'm quite surprised that he hadn't scored before this game, really. You know, he's played 4 games so far and he ain't got a goal. And to say the rating he is, he's 80 rated, I was quite surprised with that. But hopefully, you know, he'll keep getting into the squad and scoring more goals. But to be fair, you know, Tottenham, I didn't think they were looking that good. I thought I was kind of having more chances than them, to say they were 2-0 behind. And even when they came at us, we was still, you know, defending really well and keeping them out. But I mean, what a goal from Bellerin. That's why I brought this kid in. I mean, he takes on one player, I think it's Ben Davies, out muscles maybe Danny Rose, and then just fires it past Michel Vorm. Vorm had no chance. For some reason the centre-back didn't come at him, but you know, I'm quite kind of glad because he scored. And obviously if he came at him, he wouldn't have obviously allowed him to score. But you know, happy to obviously win the game 3-0. Great goals, you know, great to get 3 goals away at Tottenham. And to be fair, Redmond should have got his hat-trick there at the end, but you know, it blazes it over the bar, and in the end we still win 3-0, so I can't argue with that. Great performance from the lads. 2-0 and then 3-0 against 2 North London clubs. And also, I had my first European game in the Europa League, but I decided to sim it because it's against Poznan, and plus I was at home, and in the end we won 3-0. And also I decided to sim the Leicester game at home as well, and we actually won 1-0 against that. So far so good in the league, so far so good in Europa League. But we did have the Capital One Cup up next, and we was at the Bowling Ground. Really looking forward to the Olympic Stadium next year. I've seen pictures, I've seen videos of it. It looks sick in FIFA 17. So you know, I'm really looking forward to obviously playing at that stadium. I hope it's good. I hope that, you know, they make the fans better, a bit more atmosphere on the game as well. Just, you know, really looking forward to it. But we was at the Bowling Ground in this game, and I see you're probably wondering, why did I put that chance in? Well, it's half time now. Well, because look at this. I mean, we didn't have a shot, and West Ham's overhead kick that got blocked by us was their only shot on target. So, you know, first half, it was such a poor game, such crap. No one was going for it. We were both playing quite conserved. I was trying not to, but with West Ham defending how there was making me play like it. But we were so unlucky there to hit the bar. You know, my new Belgium signing, Luke Ball, I think it is, whatever his name is. He comes unlucky there, but we had to keep the ball alive. You know, pass it around their box. Defenders not really kind of pressuring me. And Hepburn Murphy made a good run into the box. You know, obviously, as you see, we play it there with a good ball from Jack Payne, and Hepburn Murphy somehow just puts it under their goalkeeper Spiegel. So, you know, put his 1-0 up in the cup. I'm hoping to do a cup run this season, because the only cup I've won is the Joint Paint Trophy when I was in League One. Don't get me wrong, last season I got to the FA Cup semi-final, but we did lose to that. So that's the furthest I've got in the Capital One Cup and the FA Cup. But I'm kind of want to do better. And as you see, you know, we came close with 2 good long shots there. My defender made one, and also I think it was maybe Hepburn Murphy that took another. But in the end, you know, we win the game 1-0. Can't argue with that. A win's a win, and we go on to the next round. But anyway, we had Stoke in our last game of the episode, and I was simming it, because obviously I play 3 games every episode. And we did draw in the end, but you know, we still at loss. We're still top of the league, and we're still doing very well. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!